Are you the first in your family to chase after success? Are you the first in your family where you started to think differently than everyone in your family or in your circle? Are you the first in your family to go a different path? I'm here to remind you that it had to be you. It had to be you because you have what it takes to change your family name, your family legacy. The reason why you have what it takes is because you have this one attribute that sets you apart from maybe all of your family members or maybe most of your family members. And you want to know what that attribute is that you have, that I have? We are not scared. The only thing I fear is the fear of God. Other than that, I'm fearless on chasing after success, chasing after entrepreneurship, chasing after generational wealth, setting things up for my kids. And you need fearlessness to go after your dreams, your vision, and the things that I believe God placed in your heart. You had that fearlessness. It had to be you because you're not scared of what other people say. You're not scared of other people's opinions. You're not scared of the journey you are on right now. The journey of learning certain skills, the journey of figuring out how to start a business, the journey of scaling, the journey of getting a degree that no one else has ever had, to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to there's so many people out there with different passions and visions. I can't name them all, but you know what's in your heart, you know what's in your spirit, and you have what it takes. It had to be you because you look at that vision, that dream, that goal, and you're like, it's not how it's going to happen. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. You are not going to quit. You have discipline. You're learning how to be disciplined. You're learning how to be consistent. You're learning all the things. And I'm here to say that I'm with you. I understand that doing it differently than your family members may seem a bit daunting because you hear the opinions, you hear the voices of, but we don't do that, or there's no one in our family that does that, or why are you chasing success? Why do you want to be rich, or why do you want to have your own business? I understand where you're coming from. And as a person who's also the first in his family to go on a different path than maybe our family members have been doing for a while, I want to say that I understand you. I know what you're going through. And I'm here as a fellow person who is chasing after visions, who's chasing after dreams and doing things differently, that you are strong. You can take those opinions and you can put it in one ear and out the other. You are internally motivated. You are internally disciplined. So keep going. No matter the opinions, no matter that no one has done it in your family, I believe that God chose you because you are fearless. You're going to keep going no matter what. So, since you are the first in your family to do things differently, to chase a different path, These are some things that I learned during my journey of doing things differently that I want to give you. I want to give you some advice. I want to give you some wisdom during this lonely period, during this season in your life where you can't go to your family member because they've never done it. You need a few bit of mindset shifts to keep you going and not distracted and not going backwards. One of the things that I do as someone who is chasing the vision, chasing the dream, and being the first in my family to go after their dreams and go after their vision is I don't care. You can't care about what other people say. You can't. In the faith, we say if God told you, he told you. Doesn't matter if my family or my friends or God said it. So I'm doing it. I'm obeying God. You have that vision. You have that dream. You have that goal. And it's because you have what it takes to see it come to pass. You cannot care about other people's opinions about your path, your journey. You have to stand firm on what you believe in. This not caring about other people's opinions and mindset toughens you up. It makes thick skin so that when things do happen during the journey and you do feel the attacks, they don't break you. Yeah, but I do want to hear sometimes advice. Well, hear advice from people that are having a similar path than you, that are also going to chasing something similar to you. But you can't talk to people that have never done it because they've never done it. So you can't have their opinions way too much on your decisions. If you believe in God, then consult the word of God on the decisions that you are making. Now, if you do not believe in God, then consult people that are also chasing something similar to you, that are actually done it or on a similar path than you are. So you do not care about people's opinions. Since you are the first in your family, you have to give yourself grace. Since no one in your family has done it, and since you were the first to do it, please give yourself grace. You're going to mess up. You don't really have people to go to about advice. You don't really know what's going on, but you know you have to get there. You know you have to see that vision come to pass. You know you have to see the dream come to reality. Take every opportunity to tell yourself, I am the first person in my family to chase after this. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's okay that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to learn. It's going to make sense. I just got to keep going. So don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. So you have, I'm not caring about other people's opinions. If you're first in your family, you don't care about other people's opinions because you're the first in your family. And since you're the first in your family to go after that vision and after that dream, you got to give yourself grace and say, it's okay. I'm not perfect. I'm just going to keep going and I'm going to figure out on the way. Next advice and wisdom that I have is you have to learn everything that you can about the area that you're in. You have to consume as much learning materials. You have to try. Some of the best lessons that I've learned is by actually doing it and doing it wrong. Now, when you get things wrong and when you're learning and during this process, don't make the if you learned a lesson from a mistake, just don't do the mistake again. Just see how you can improve from the mistake, because then you're just going to keep on making mistakes. It's okay to make a mistake, but don't make the same mistake. Does that make sense? So we have, I don't care about people's opinions. I'm going to give myself grace. And now I'm on a learning journey. I'm the first in my family, so I have to learn on my own. I have to figure out these sources of information. You have YouTube, you have books, you have seminars, you have classes. You can go to a school if they have the school for it. But you have to learn. And you have to learn everything about it. I had in one of my jobs, I had a very successful entrepreneur, like very, very successful. Like he can go on his private yacht and go to the Bahamas, like successful. And I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm an aspiring entrepreneur. Like I'm doing the steps that I need to take to, to start a business and all that stuff. Do you have any advice for someone, like me that wants to, see the vision come to pass and see the dream come to reality and be a business owner? He said, yeah, I do. He said, you have to know everything about the area that you're in, the niche that you're in, the field that you're in. He said, you have to consume as much learning material about that area. You have to be the best. You have to know the ins and outs. You have to know it by memory. You have to be able to love continuing the learning journey in that area. So, since you're in the first in your family, you have to learn and you have to fall in love with learning about that area. Never stop learning. And lastly, this is just to someone who's aspiring just as much as you are, someone who's motivated and knows that they're doing it different from their family, and knows that they're on this journey by themselves, and knows that there's a point in time that it's going to come to reality. When you and I start seeing around us in real time the things that you visioned back then, and you start seeing things come to fruition and it becomes your reality, that vision comes to reality. When that happens, don't push your family down. Don't push your friend circle. Don't the people that even if they didn't contributed too much to your success, just let them know that they can do it too. Just give them that words of encouragement. Just don't push them. Don't make them feel inferior. They're still your family. If there's any way that you can help, I don't think giving money is actually helping, because then they're gonna keep on coming to you for money. But there is other ways that you can help them. So please, don't just forget about the people that help raise you and was walking with you when you didn't have anything, or all this, like where you didn't just be there for them and help them out if they saw you during this whole journey and they got inspired. Just help them out, and you would know how you would help those specific people out in your family. Don't recommend just giving out money, because that's not going to help. But you did learn how to see a dream come to reality, a vision come to reality. You learn some skills. You learn how to do it. If they're willing to learn, teach them, and just help and serve those your family members. I want to succeed so bad, so that way, if there is an opportunity where I can help my mom out, retire her early, help other family members out, I want to do that. I want to share the blessing that God has allowed me to have, and share it. I want to give it. He entrusted you because he knew that you would not just harbor the blessing, that the blessing would go through you. So I'm gonna end in that note, and I think I know you understand what I'm trying to say. So just be there. All right. Thank you guys so much for staying to this part of this video. If you know someone that might need this video, just send it to them. If you like the video, just like the video. Just click the little button. It helps me out. And comment down below what really stood out to you. Maybe someone else got the same thing that you got, and we can talk in the comments. However, I appreciate you guys so much for staying to this part of this video. It means the world to me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.